what you need to know is that resistors that are in the same path are working in series, while those are in different paths or in a box are working in parallel. So in this exercise, the first two, resistors, those are highlighted. As you can see, they are going in the same path. They go in the same direction, okay? So when this happens, we say that the resistors are in series. And what we do to add resistors in series is this. We say the equivalent resistance is equal to the addition of the resistances. Okay? 1 ohm plus 1 ohm gonna give me 2 ohms in total. So this 2 ohms is going to be the new equivalent resistor, the resistor that will represent the two of them. So now my sketch is going to change. Now I don't have two resistors, now I have one resistor that represents the two of them. And it has its own equivalent resistance of 2 ohms. It's the resistor that I just got. Now, what we do after is we're going to copy the rest of the circuit in the exact same way as it is. Okay, so I have my here, my box. Of each ohm, each resistor is 1 ohm, and then I have wire like this. So as you can see, my sketch is be reduced. That's the purpose. When we open the circuit, the purpose is that we can reduce the circuit until we get an equivalent circuit. We're simplifying its own version. Now, what we need to do in the next step, take a look. I have this resistor alone, and I have this resistor alone, and in between, I have this box. So this box is making a big mess over there, so I need to get rid of it. What I do to get rid of it, first thing I say, okay, I have a box, which means that I have a parallel resistor. So what I do is I will apply the formula for parallel resistor, that is 1 over reg equals to the addition of the two resistors. Okay? 1 over the first resistance in ohms plus 1 over the second resistance also in ohms. So this one reg is going to give me 1 ohm plus 1 ohm. 1 reg equals to 2 ohms. But remember, it's 1 over reg. That means that I need to apply the reciprocal function. So this gives me reg equals to 0.5 ohms. And with this information, I will replace my parallel resistor. I will replace all this box. It's going to be replaced by the new equivalent resistor. Okay? So my sketch is going to be simplified even more. Take a look. We start with the potential difference of 9 volts. Then we have wire, we have resistor, we have wire, we have the equivalent resistor, of 0.5 ohms. Okay, and then I have wire, resistor, wire, and. So as you can see, now my circuit is a lot simpler. It goes in a single path. So how are those resistors working? Are they in series or are they in parallel? You can participate in the chat. How are those resistors working? Are they working as in series or in parallel? Very good, Stephanie. Very good, Sheila. Julio, what do you think? How are they working? Very good. All of you, very good. They're working in series. So, the last part, what we need to do is we need to get one last equivalent resistance. Because they are in series, they're just going to be added 2 ohms plus 0.5 ohms plus 1 ohm. That's, I know that it says 1.2, but it's actually just 1. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so rec for my last step is going to be equal to 3.5 ohms. So what I do after is I reduce the sketch even more. I begin with my battery, my potential source, resistor, and end. This long resistor is the one that we just got, that is 3.5 ohms. And from this, we are able to sketch the equivalent circuit. Take a look. The equivalent circuit is going to be the same. It's going to be the same circuit already reduced, but here is open. You have just to close it. Okay. So you start with a battery of 9 volts. Then comes the resistor. Then comes wire, and that's it. That's your equivalent circuit. And in the last part, it says draw the equivalent circuit and find the total current in the circuit by using Ohm's law. So what you do after is you use Ohm's law. Ohm's law states that the current is equal to potential difference divided by rec. You substitute by your givens 9 volts of potential difference and 3.5 ohms of equivalent resistance. How much is this current? You can send me your answers in the chat, guys. Okay, very good. 2.57 amperes. And with this, you finish your exercise. Now, as part of your homework, the people I mentioned, I want you to do this exercise. I want you to open it. All resistors are 1 ohm. I just want you to open it